Okay, Scorpio. Time to see what's happening with you for the last half of February. Last half of February for my Scorpios. Don't really have a whole lot of babbling to do. But, you know, the usual monthly thing. If you want to tip or donate to the channel, information for my PayPal is in the description. Big old shout out and a humongous thank you to everybody that tips and donates. If you want to schedule a personal reading, the information for that is in the description as well. Other than that, though, not a whole lot of babbling. Let's hop right on into it. Scorpio for the last half of February, universe. Scorpio, last half of February 2019. Last half of February for Scorpio. 5 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. 4. Gotta get the shovels out of the way, you know. And 5. Alrighty. So overall here, I do see the 3 of coins as the energy influencing you for the rest of the month. Could be dealing with an earth sign. I see quite a bit of earth energy here. But doesn't matter who you're dealing with, really. I do kind of feel like there is teamwork happening here. It could be at a work setting, though. But here's the thing. There's still kind of something that you're trying to hold on to, but I feel like you're getting tired of waiting. That's straight up what this tells me right here with the 4 of coins and the 7 of coins in the reverse. Okay? Trying to figure out a way to... Well, I guess you can't see that. Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, but I feel like the person you're dealing with has a lot of anxiety over this situation, okay? And they're trying to keep the faith that it's going to work out. But I feel like you're just, like, so tired of waiting, dude, that it's, like, not even worth it, you know? I feel like you're ready to start something new, to be honest with you. You're ready. You're ready, but you're still on guard. That's the thing. Okay, you got 2 fire. Okay, I don't know if you may have a fire sign in mind, possibly, but ready to start something new. You're ready, like, dude, that's what we're all doing. I just said this on the last video for Sagittarius. It's almost like, it almost feels like this universal energy. I feel like a broken record to all the signs. I'm saying the same thing. It's like new start time, new start time. But the thing about it is, before I go on, that's the energy in the air. It depends on what you do with it. Depends on what you do with it. So, but the person you're dealing with, I kind of feel like is, they're probably going to end up walking away. But I still feel like they're still nervous about this. They may be walking away, but they're still watching you. Still watching you on the Facebook, still watching you on the Instagram, you know. But I just feel like you've lost passion. You may be distracted by lots of other options that you have. You may have a lot of options, keeping your options open, and they're probably starting to look more and more tempting the longer you sit and wait on whatever's going on over here, okay? Because the King of Wands is in the reverse and the 7 of Cups is in the upright there. But this individual here is still hanging around waiting. Still hanging around waiting, doing their best to like stay emotionally separated from the issue or from you or for whatever this is right here. But again, still hanging around waiting, dude. They may have done the physical actions to like actually like maybe physically walk away, but I really don't see, I don't know. They're still hanging around and waiting, very, very nervous, but trying to keep the faith. That's something I don't really understand. Like, I don't get it here. I'm not really seeing what's going on, why nobody's making a move or what the problem here is, but it kind of seems like y'all are both waiting and nobody's moving. And it looks like you're getting a little bit tired of it. I don't know. If anybody is commenting, I can't see anything coming in on this end. I knew it was going to end up screwing up eventually. So yeah, I try to go live too many times in a row and YouTube is just like, can't compute. So I can't see comments, y'all. But anyway, let's take a look really quick at where this is most likely going to end up. Where's this situation most likely going to end up for Scorpio universe? Where's this situation most likely going to end up? 4 shuffles. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Oops, and 4.
Lauren says it resonates. She's a Scorpio.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay. So, yeah. Obviously, I feel like you're going to come to your senses. I feel like it's you. I feel like it's you. You're going to finally realize and finally come to clarity with the fact that there is no growth possible with this situation. So I think you're going to make a head over heart decision. Could be a Libra that you're dealing with to just not offer anything whatsoever and probably ignore this individual altogether. All right, that was very, very straight and to the point right there. Very, very straight and to the point. I love it when they're like that. But we're only like 6 minutes into the video. Let's play around a little bit more. Let's look at the individual you're dealing with here. Let's look at the individual Scorpio is dealing with. Who's Scorpio dealing with, universe? Who is Scorpio dealing with? Person, people, and or situations external to Scorpio having the biggest influence on this reading for the last half of February, universe. Let me get 3 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. And 3. Oh, man, yeah, I don't really feel like they're too about this for whatever reason. Very unclear as to why, as to what's going on, okay? Very unclear here. I'm not getting a whole lot of details as far as that goes. But I do see that overall, the Knight of Pentacles is the energy influencing them, okay? So they really, really, really do want to offer a new start, but I don't think they're going to. They really want to, though. That's the thing. They're still stuck on this. They can't quit thinking about it. Yeah, they're still on guard. They're very on guard. They still got that stick in their hand that they had in the last spread. And the Tower's in the reverse right here. So they definitely would like to offer a new start and try to put all them bricks back on that tower to build it back up. But I don't really think it's going to happen with the 3 of Cups in the reverse here. And 7 of Pentacles reverse too. They're getting a little bit tired of waiting as well. But man, dude, I kind of feel like they have a lot of trust issues. They have a lot of trust issues here with this 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands here. You see that heart trying to defend itself against all them daggum wands? Yeah, they got a lot of trust issues here. I kind of feel like that may be one of the things that screwed this up. They may not have trusted you, possibly. May only be for a small group of people right there, but I'm definitely feeling some very strong, like, just like questioning you every single time you're talking to somebody, or every time you want to go somewhere, or every time you're doing something, like just not trusting you and just getting this, that's kind of what I'm feeling like may have screwed this up. And for whatever reason, they're trying their hardest to let go, but it's very back and forth right here. Very, very, very back and forth. Okay. And they can't quit thinking about it, but they're releasing it. I think they're going through the motions, but they still can't separate themselves from it. And they can't quit thinking about it. But they do have the Queen of Swords here. So it's like they know what they have to do. They know the actions they have to take. They know the proper thing to do, if that makes sense. But they still can't quit thinking about it. Still can't let it go. And still don't trust anybody. And now it's almost like, well, that's why I can't fucking trust anybody. You know how that stupid cycle goes around and around and around and around and around. It's like it looks like they're creating that kind of cycle for themselves. So now, if they go off to somebody else, it's probably just going to be the same old shit. I can't trust anybody, and they're going to play the same old game, and they're going to, well, that's why I can't trust anybody, and it's just this cycle, just this stupid cycle, and that's kind of what I feel is going on with at least the situation that you're dealing with. Could be an individual. I don't know. That's a bummer. I think we've all been there, though. I think we've all been there at one point in time or another. It's human nature, and it happens. But anyway, let's see some advice here. What advice do we have for Scorpio, universe? What advice do we have? What advice do we have for Scorpio? What advice do we have for Scorpio? 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. 4. What advice do we have for Scorpio for the last half of February? All right, first of all, this is the best decision to make. You need to know that. You are making the right decision. You're not doing anything wrong. Definitely don't let your emotions get the best of you. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. Okay, so let me throw this in here. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people confuse calling it like I see it and calling it like it is. Okay, that's a big pet peeve of mine. Because guess what? Colorblind people call stop signs green. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, pay attention, okay? Emotions are really, really tricky. They can really throw you off track. So keep them in check. Call it like it is, not like you see it, okay? Because who says you're seeing it right? You know what I'm saying? But I kind of feel like you're going to be, pretty good at doing that there. Let your guard down. Let your guard down, okay? Don't have any trust issues like the individual that you're dealing with. Just let your guard down. Be cool. You don't have anything to worry about. But most importantly, I've been getting this for several signs too. Don't forget about it. Don't try to suppress it. Don't try to ignore it and act like it never existed and try to wipe it out of your mind, because you have been taught a very, very, very valuable lesson of some sort in here. A very valuable lesson, okay? Man, this video is still kind of short. So let's go ahead and do one more spread. You know, I don't want to end the video here. The other ones are like 17, 18 minutes long. This one was very, very point blank, though. Very straight and to the point. Getting any good feedback there? Okay, cool.
It's resonating.
Alrighty. I can't see any comments here. So, what kind of, let's see, something about Scorpio's new start. Looks like Scorpio's off to something new, obviously. Let's see something about the new start for Scorpio.
Yeah.
Scorpio's new start. What's Scorpio got going on now? Couple of after February predictions, maybe. Nothing big and dramatic, you know. No major love predictions. That wouldn't be fair. I didn't do that for anybody else. But let's just see a little bit about their new start. 2 more shuffles. Here's 1 and 2. Okay. Very, very, very similar to Capricorn's new start here. Very, very similar. I do see here, though, that you're going to have to beware of the Tower and the reverse, okay? Because the individual you were dealing with had this too. I do see that you are going to be manifesting something new right here, but I kind of feel like you're trying to avoid this individual. You're trying to avoid them, and I feel like they're still going to probably come back and bug you. They're still going to come back and try this again, okay? Just be mindful of that. I'm not seeing anything else other than that. This is what it ends at. For a little bit here, I feel like you're going to be going through a period where you're not 100% sure why. You can't quite figure out what's going on, but for whatever reason, it feels like things aren't going in your favor, okay? But I feel like they are anyway. They are, and you may not realize it, okay? You don't realize it because of the 8 of Swords. Okay, got a blindfold on, can't really see what's going on around you. But the Page of Pentacles, okay? Page of Pentacles. It feels like the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse, okay? I kind of feel like this is a bit of an illusion, okay? It's just nothing that you want to go right, okay? Let's just put it that way. And, for all intents and purposes, and maybe things aren't going right, okay? But let's look at it from a big universal point of view. Then everything really is going right, okay? You just probably don't realize it, and you can't really figure out exactly what the issue is or what's going wrong. But the World card just popped out here, the World card. So this is definitely the beginning of a new cycle. Definitely the beginning of a new cycle right here, okay? Oops, if I can keep my cards on the table here. Definitely the beginning of a new cycle. It's just going to be very, very nerve-wracking. All new cycles are nerve-wracking. That's part of the process, okay? And it kind of has to be, because in this dualistic life that we live in, if you don't endure some kind of stress, especially on a new cycle, then the end is not going to be rewarding at all, okay? This life is dualistic. You don't like it, don't come back to this life once you leave here, basically. This is duality. This is the way this works, okay? You got to endure some stress in order to progress to the next level. That is the way, just the way this life is mapped out, okay? The best things are created under stress, okay? Everything evolves from stressful situations and pressure, and that's just what's going on right here. And I feel like that's a very, very mutually shared energy for many people on the planet, and just about every sign in their own way, in one way, shape, or another. So, okay, cool. Hope that was a decent little mini read there. Here before too long, I will be starting on the March readings. Got to get all these out of the way first. Staying super slammed. I don't know about y'all, but for me, February is all work and no play, y'all. So I got lots of stuff to do. I greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in. And I'm going to go ahead and hop on out of here, all right? Y'all have a good one.